Hello, and good evening, everyone, or good night, good morning, whatever it is. You know where you are, you know what you live, what it's supposed to be. I might know where you live, I might not. It depends, on whether we talked and you've told me or not. But whatever, that doesn't matter because we're here. We're here to chill. We're just here to have a good time while I draw a little bit of whatever. Chill out, talk, relax. Um, you know, it's time for us warriors all around to chill because, hey, we need some time to chill. Well, we have one concurrent viewer and one like. Thank you for who's ever hit that like button. And if you're listening, maybe you're listening and to the repeat. Hey, can you hit that like button, share this out, and if you're listening just right now, maybe hit that share. Let everybody know we're here. How is everybody tonight? Okay, so tonight we're gonna. Hey, Lorenzo, how are you? I hope you are doing fabulous. Hey, Rebellious. Wow, that was loud. And unexpected. Well, I know you come to the stream a lot, and sometimes you're on time, sometimes you're not. Well, then again, um, I shouldn't say on time because, you know, it's not like you're me and running the stream where I have to be on time. Anybody who comes on the panel doesn't have to be on time. And apparently, pastry cannot be heard. Uh, you want to talk, Pace? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Why is that not coming through the desktop audio? Um, yeah. Maybe now. Try now.
Hello, Lorenzo. How is
Okay.
life
Okay.
treating you?
That is loud.
Somehow, you know what, Crossy? I'm always loud.
Yeah. Can you hear pastry
Mm,
now, Lorenzo? Lorenzo says
mm,
he is tired. Well,
I'm here. Mm, I wouldn't be surprised if I fell asleep on my computer today.
yeah.
Just, just saying.
Yeah.
Being sick sucks.
Yeah. I well, the thing with me is I can pretty much sleep anywhere if I want.
I
I
couldn't.
I sleep in buses. I sleep in cars. Jeez. But buses and cars are both motor vehicles.
I couldn't. Now
Lorenzo's.
Lorenzo says that I that I can hear pastry a little too well.
Well, I turned that
Lorenzo.
volume down slightly.
Now that we got done with screwing around with the audio, I guess
Yeah.
Um, for now anyway.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Other people come on the panel, I might have to do it a different way. I might have to go into Discord and adjust things. I just adjusted them on uh my OBS. And hello, Jeff. How are you tonight?
Eh, I'm I'm just giving Crossy a hard time because I have a feeling at this point, if I didn't, you would be concerned.
I'd just like to know when you thought you were giving me a hard time.
Here's the thing, if I don't try to give you a hard time, wouldn't you be concerned?
No, I just figure you might have learned your lessons. That it's not going to work.
I think it have worked somewhat sometimes.
I don't know.
Mm, mm.
Jeff says he is doing good. That's good. Is I know the wizard and the sword, or whatever you're calling your new book, Jeff. That's in pre-buy, right, or whatever it is, pre-sale.
Mm.
When does it actually come out? What date?
Crossy, where's the I'm metal? Where's the I'm the metal?
I have no idea.
Why did I call I'm the metal the I'm metal? I don't know.
I am metal.
The I'm metal. I'm just gonna call him the I'm for the rest of the stream. Answer is pre-order, apparently.
Pre-order, yeah. And comes out March 3rd. Well, I'll definitely make sure to buy it, book and audiobook, because I'm bad for reading. I used to read a fair bit, but will definitely listen to the audiobook.
Is the audiobook version read by the author?
No, he has a professional person read it who does that, and the person is good. Although Jeff is very good at it too. He read a portion of it over on Hero Shack a couple months ago, and I thought he did very well at reading. Sounded very
Oh,
good.
the Hero Shack.
Yeah,
He knows who
but
I am now. Fun fact.
yeah,
Woo! Eh, eh. I just hit 600.
cool, cool, cool. Jeff says I just signed off on the audiobook tracks today, so the audiobook will be available soon. Oh, so the audiobook won't be available the same date as uh thing. I suck at narration. Well, you read it. Well, when you read it over on Hero Shack, Chris's channel, a couple months ago, Jeff, I thought you did very excellent. I'd say even as good as the guy that you got.
I honestly feel like it would be cool to have like a version of the audiobook that the author reads.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately,
There is
sometimes.
some
Go ahead.
there is some food there is some food for thought.
Yeah. Unfor-
Continue.
yeah. Unfortunately, sometimes the author is not good at reading. um, for stuff like that. Jeff says the audiobook will be available the same day. Cool, cool, cool.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm just giving my opinions,
Yeah.
which are welcome on this channel. Dillard's is a different story.
Dillard's, it just depends on what the subject is.
I got kicked off of got kicked off of his show for reading the chat. He's like, "Why are you so chat obsessed?" And kicked me off. And like, then well, fine. Fine. I'm gonna go ahead and go somewhere else then.
Jeff says the guy I use does a 10 times better job than I could ever do. Well, I think you're selling yourself short. I listened to the guy and he's good. I won't take anything away from him. Um, but I think you did close to, if not as good a job as him for the portion that you read on Chris's show that day.
And speaking of shows, I might hate myself after this, but this week I'm gonna have a episode on both Wednesday and Thursday.
Ooh.
Different shows though. Different shows though. One of them is the normal Wednesday 4 to 6. Where I'm gonna be interviewed by my guest about animation.
Ah.
And then
Sounds
on
like
the other
they might be very animated.
and then on Thursday I'm gonna do a 4:30 till 6:30 with guests that I was supposed to have on, but um literally the only slot they were available for literally got axed because my grandma died, so I'm pretty much making it up to them
Ah.
by giving them a slot of their choice. And um it's basically going to be like say it 10 times fast. You know when someone's telling you, "Hey, go ahead and bet you can't say that 10 times fast." So it's going to basically be a lot of tongue typos.
Tongue twisters?
Tongue twisters and tongue typos. Try to say tongue typos 10 times fast. I bet you couldn't do it.
10 typos. 10
Tongue
typos.
typos.
Yeah, tongue typos, not 10. Tongue, tongue typos. Tongue typos. 10 tongue typos. 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 Wasn't really keeping track, but I think I got close.
I think you might have tripped it. I think your tongue might have tripped over itself there, Crossy.
I tripped over it once. I said sort of 10 typos or something like that. But I'm a little pretty good at a lot of tongue twisters once I learn them because there's how much figures. I go to try and do it. Let's do another one first. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck of a woodchuck to chuck wood? A woodchuck would chuck as much wood as a woodchuck would chuck of a woodchuck would chuck wood. Peter Piper picked the pickled peppers. How many pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick? And I know there's a second part to that. I used to know it, but. And then there's Sally Seashells by the Seashore, which I said slower than you're supposed to. And then there's Rubber Baby Buggy Bumpers.
Oh man, yeah.
I actually did a late night recording, and I'm not sure whether it's on this channel or my Pied Piper channel about doing tongue twisters.
I could never do a late night recording. I either have loud neighbors or I get really tired myself. So I
Oh,
tend to do recordings in the afternoon.
it was just the night that I went to bed. I couldn't sleep. I got up and did it. So
I'd honestly withdraw at that point instead,
yeah,
because recording done right takes like the right amount of energy and
yeah.
whatnot.
I
Like
just
like if like if you're tired, you're gonna sound flat.
uh, I didn't. Let's see. I should see whether I can find it. Well, I know it's on one of two channels, so should be fairly easy to
Uh,
find.
but Crossy, you literally have done streams like once or twice a day in the past.
Yeah,
I don't know how, but you did. Hmm.
it was just
Um, did I tell you I hit 600?
yes, you did.
Okay. 601 to be exact. Eh,
Well, that
It
is
went
good.
it went from um 595. No, wait, 595 to 600 to 599 to 601.
Uh,
Apparently with YouTube, it's one thing to hit a milestone and it's another thing to have it stick.
yeah, although 600, I
Er,
wouldn't say is no offense, but isn't a milestone. It might be to you, but
yeah. I don't count it towards the any of the major milestones. I'm just saying
yeah,
that it could be considered a milestone.
yeah, could be.
What sounds better, 599 or 600?
Well, what sounds better, 598 or 599?
598 because I hate numbers that end in 9.
Yeah, well,
They make me nervous. They make me nervous, Crossy.
why would they make you nervous?
Because it's like one number away from being a nice, even, clean number. I just don't like numbers that end in 9.
Yeah, well, see, that's a personal thing. That's not nothing to do with one number being better than the other. It's better because it's
Yeah.
one higher.
Mm. Frosty, I don't know what to do with you sometimes. You
I,
don't know what to do with me either. Probably.
so I found it.
Does anyone else want to hop on the show? Anyone else fun in the chat? I might if Timothy is on in the chat, I might try to elbow him on
Oh,
to
oh,
hopping on.
I'm not sure whether you may or may not know. They've got a new moderator thing.
Say who what? Oh,
They
Timothy?
no no no. You have uh, uh a managing moderator now, as
Uh
well as a
oh,
standard moderator for. I was gonna say for chats, but it doesn't seem. I got looking at Jeff and I can't see this thing for.
are you talking about hitting 600 or are you talking about something else?
Well, I'm talking about YouTube, but just in general for live streams
Hmm.
for moderation. Uh, and I was
I
gonna.
feel like the yeah, I feel like the donut batch can handle themselves most of the time.
Yeah,
Your chat, it might be needed though.
yeah, yeah,
Everybody, Lorenzo, apparently.
Yeah, well, not a new moderator. The moderator um status. Forget it. It's called managing
Auto
moderator.
mod. I guess auto mod to put things cleanly.
You have your standard moderators for chat, and then I guess somebody it was saying that can do stuff for your language stuff. Like words that you don't want in the chat or whatever.
Okay. That would
I
be
get.
interesting.
I think it's somebody for more behind the scenes type stuff than just in the
Yeah.
regular chat.
Um, that'd be interesting. Kind of like what Twitch has. Like, there's like way for specific channels to not have specific words be said in their chats.
Yeah. Well, you can even do that yourself behind the scenes, but you can get people to be able to do that now for your channel that I guess you would trust to do that.
I don't. Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say, if they're YouTube people, I do not trust them. If it's people I know, then go right ahead, mod my channel, make my life easier.
Yeah.
But then again, my base behaves most of the time.
Yeah. Same here.
You
Let's see.
call them behaving? They literally troll the crap out of you.
I'm rebellious. Are you, Lorenzo?
Oh, there's
Yeah.
King's Kid.
Rebellious says hi.
Hey,
I don't know what.
King's
I
Kid.
don't know. She says hey. Uh, Rebellious says hey.
Hey.
When you said she, I thought you meant King's Kid. But yeah.
Yeah, it's called managing moderators. There's standard moderators, and then there's now managing moderators. And if I put my cursor over the thing, it says these users have the capability as standard moderators, but in addition, they can manage blocked words and change chat modes in live.
That's scary. That's scary. Wait, I'm. That's kind of scary. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, well, obviously, you wouldn't want just anybody. It would
Eh.
be above those people would be above just regular standard mods.
Wait a minute. So are those people able to time mods out or something?
I don't know whether they would be or not.
Hmm.
Regular time,
Hmm.
regular mods out or not.
Interesting. That'll be a fun thing to play around with on Wednesday or Thursday or both. I just don't know who I would be able to trust with that much power.
Yeah,
Or I'm just gonna wait until like a random Saturday to be like, yo, can
yeah, but
I get two mods to figure stuff out?
I think you got to do it behind the scenes. Make somebody that because I clicked the three dots right now,
Hmm.
and I don't see ability to change to make managing moderator. So you got to do that in YouTube Studio.
Hmm. But
And
yeah, I on
go
it.
ahead.
Yeah, continue.
No, I was gonna say go
Can
ahead.
can continue unless you have nothing else to say.
Oh, I was just gonna catch up with the chat.
All right, catch up with the chat.
Well, Lorenzo says, "What if the donut batch starts dunking their donuts into coffee?"
I'd be fine with that. I'm a caffeine addict.
Yeah, but wouldn't that mean dumping you since you got the donut on your shirt?
As long as it's iced coffee, I wouldn't care. My batch wouldn't dunk me in a hot coffee. That would burn me.
Or would
My
that mean
batch
that,
is nice.
or since they're the donut batch, would that mean they dunk themselves in the coffee or each other?
Yeah, I
Uh,
don't
no,
know.
no, you choose
Well,
some, Lorenzo. Um, let's Fly Fox Pro is here, and hey, Fly Fox, how are you doing? Hola.
are
Uh,
the are oh sorry. Are they on panel or in the chat?
well, you would be able to see the panel as good as probably better than me because you're.
Well, here's the thing. I am drawing currently.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't have Discord up, but they are in the chat. And then
Okay.
Fly Fox says hi to Fly Fox Pro. Fly Fox says, Rick, you are my favorite Canadian comics writer. Thank you. I'm probably your only the only Canadian comic writer you know. Hey, Metal. Lorenzo says, do we get a chance to choose the managing moderators, or does YouTube choose them? You get to choose. Basically, if you go into your YouTube studio and you click settings and then you go to community, it's right in the automated filter stuff. It's right up at the top above the thing where you see your standard moderators, where you can, if you want people no longer being a moderator, you can take them off.
Hello, the metal. How are you? Why am I on here before you? I do not know. Anyways, what I was gonna say is I'm probably not gonna be on Lorenzo's on Thursday because between this show and doing 2 of my shows this week, I'm probably gonna be pretty fried. True, donuts are already fried, but you get my point.
Yeah, they're deep fried.
Yeah. If I do 2 of my own, 1 of yours and 1 of Lorenzo's, that would be 4 shows. And then on Saturday is to uh, um
The draw
the
along.
draw. Yes,
Yeah.
draw along. Uh, where we draw along.
Lorenzo says, I believe there's a Canadian Christian, denomination known as Dunkers. Oh, I have no idea about that.
Ooh. Hmm.
I think
That'd
that
be interesting.
yes.
That'd be interesting.
Metal says, weirdly, I know a surprising amount of Canadian comic writers.
Eh, I only know one. His name is Crossy. Is he good? I'll let you guys be the judge of that. He's good to talk to when he isn't creating dead air.
Uh,
But I mean,
I don't usually get
yeah.
I don't usually get cross at people.
Ooh, eh. I sometimes get rebellious towards people. Gotta love the bad puns. They're very excellent. People must think I'm crazy.
Oh,
I wouldn't blame
you're
them.
certainly scrambling these jokes.
No, you're poaching them.
Yep, and I make them sunny side up.
Hmm. I think. Let's see here. I think you doubled those puns, by the way.
That so didn't work.
I didn't get kicked off your show yet, right?
No.
All right. I guess they're not too bad then.
Oh, the puns could be
I
that
feel
bad, and I wouldn't kick you off. Otherwise, I'd have to kick myself off.
why would you have to kick yourself off?
Hey, people have told me my puns are really bad at times. Worse than yours.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. For whatever reason, one of my favorite jokes to make on your show is getting kicked off.
That's a goal of
I don't know
yours?
why. No, 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 no. That's like one of my favorite jokes to make on here because I know I probably couldn't
Oh, there'd
get
probably be a
kicked off
way.
on
I
here.
don't know what it is, but there'd probably be a way.
Mm. When there is a will, there's a way. There's no will here. I, but yeah. Eh. You know me, Crossy. I'm the
Yeah.
type that likes clear rules. And when there's no clear rules, then I guess if I accidentally break something, then I'm not at fault. Because I didn't know no better.
Yeah. Well, there are rules on my.
But yeah.
Well, there's more real, more. Well, I think there's rules in my on my panel on definitely in my chat. Let's see. Metal says crazy, no, but maybe sometimes other choice insults.
Yeah.
Lorenzo says, did any of you catch the guest panelist on my show who draws turtles and Star Trek starships? He was talking about drawing turtle heads on the front of starships. I caught, I don't know, 30 seconds, maybe a little bit more. Um, but I know I turned your show on, Lorenzo. I don't, I forget what happened. I was doing something else, but I think you left it
Yeah.
on for the views or the time for you.
The watch hours. Yeah. Watch hours are a serious pain for anyone who is making drawings. Anyone who draws watch hour is a pain.
Yeah, I just know when I probably get back up over 1,000, um, or when I get over 1,000, I'll probably step up my streaming again to get my 4,000 watch hours.
I'd probably go ahead and, as far as my show goes, I'd probably have both of them once a week instead of having a show once a week.
Well,
That'd be nuts though. Like trying to get those many guests, I could probably do it. And if I have two shows a week, then the rotation times would get smaller because um so I could have more people on more often.
yeah,
Because I don't want someone on too often or like taking up all the slots. I don't want any slot hogs. I don't want any slot hogs just like
yeah,
wanting to take all the slots.
yeah. Well, that more comes with you for panelists like that. Depends on who you can get. Maybe you can't get somebody, so you take who you can get. I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Sometimes,
I've been on my own during a stream before. Did
yeah,
pretty well for myself most of the time.
yeah. I have two, obviously, several times.
I definitely got more fatigued if it was just me, and I'd have to go ahead and possibly like pause things and go to the bathroom if that's the case. Even with guests, but with guests, I'd be like, oh, by the way, da da da. Let me go ahead and just leave for a few. Talk
Yeah,
later.
yeah. Uh, I gotta step away from the mic for a second. You take over. Hey, Massive Panda. Let's see. Metal says Rick is notorious in multiple countries for his pun attempts.
Hey,
Uh,
Metal, why aren't you on the panel today? You good?
he'll probably be on whenever he's on. Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
depends on what he's doing.
Yeah.
Lorenzo says, right. I was about to end my stream. He showed up on the panel. Cool. I guess Lorenzo and Master Panda says, yo, what's up, Rick? What you working on? Well, I'm trying to draw up my character Messenger here. He's one of the angels that's in my universe. You would have seen him if you got it in Canadian Shield #1. Hey, Joshua.
Hey,
Uh,
Joshua.
Lorenzo saying, and then a massive panda says, hello, Bystry.
Mhm. Hello, it's me again.
Uh, then Lorenzo saying hello to Massive Panda. Massive saying, what's up, Lorenzo? Joshua's doing the elbow cough, the dip, or whatever it is. And then
The elbow cough. Wait, you mean like the dab?
the dab, whatever.
I
Dab, dip, dippity doo dab.
never heard it.
And Lorenzo's, hello, hey, Joshua. Joshua's, the dip. Huh? I don't get what you mean. You are so old. You are old. Yes, I am. Joshua.
Yeah. This is probably gonna be the case of the squeaker dog again, with how much I laugh. Unless we have anything to talk about. Wait, Crossy, did you ever see that did you ever rewatch that episode where I was literally crying laughing because someone's someone's dog couldn't stop squeaking their toy during a serious conversation?
No.
My goodness. I just couldn't. I was just dying of laughter at that point. But I mean, better die of laughter than not laugh at all, am I right?
Yep.
Mm.
Laughter is good medicine for the soul. Or for your body,
Yeah.
even.
Yeah. So, Crossy, um, do you have any major ways that you're gonna try to get more people to your channel?
Uh, I don't know.
I'm currently working on a trans related video. Wish me luck on that. But yeah. Like an actual video. Like wow. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. I'm drawing calendars and I wanna make sure I can make the boxes on this calendar as accurate on these calendars as accurate as possible. So that is why I'm counting out loud, guys, girls, and in-betweeners.
Okay. Lorenzo says that was my friend, Mr. Matt's Chuk whatever mix. And then Josh, he's talking about the dog, Chihuahua mix.
Yeah.
And Joshua says that's what the Joker said before he killed my whole family with laughing gas. What did the Joker say before killing your whole family with laughing gas?
Laughter's the best medicine. Yeah, I'm gonna be the one interviewed, Lorenzo. Also, um, I think the metal is kind of annoyed the fact that I'm hosting my show right on top of the Vomitorium times.
No, that doesn't get to metal. Better to die
Like,
laughing than not at all, says Joshua. I would agree.
not die at all. Wow, we're we be immortal.
No, no, to die laughing.
But I mean, like, I guess technically there's a form of me that is immortal. Technically, the character version will never die.
Well, that's debatable.
Hmm.
If you never did another video or anything about your
There's
rebellious
other
chase.
there's other people who have used my character with my permission in their videos.
Yeah, but unless they continued to do it, unless somebody picked up the mantle somehow, the character sort of dies that way. But
Yeah, but
there's always a chance somebody else could pick up the mantle of that character, or doing your character years and years later after you're dead, because people do it nowadays with public domain characters.
yeah. Yeah. Um. So Crossy, why did you decide to do comics in the first place?
Uh, uh, goes back to, when does it go back to? uh, well,
Mm,
I
back in my day. Oh, crap. Sorry.
back when I was
Continue.
actually younger than you, so quite some time ago, like probably 30 plus years.
Hmm.
My mom got me some comics to read. I got interested in reading them, got into some superhero comics. They were Archie comics, Christian Archie comics. She got me to read, so
I
I
heard
get it.
about the Archie comics. I didn't necessarily know they were Christian.
Well, regular Archies aren't Christians, but a guy named Al Hartley got permission back in the day, like back in the 70s, to use the Archie characters to make, you know, some books. He has like about 10 of them around there, minus one or two either way. To use the characters. I think he actually once upon a time actually worked for Archie before this. I could be wrong about that. But yeah, he made some Christian Archie comics. Like I said, there's like about 10 or 12, something like that.
Interesting.
Um, but she got them for me, and that got me into reading comics. But I was already into watching superhero cartoons. So, but when the death of Superman came along, I'm pretty sure that's when it was. I decided to actually go to a comic shop to get stuff based on, or try and get the comics for that, and then started doing other comics, and then eventually I decided there was no real Christian comics, Christian superhero comics, so I decided to start making up characters.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to find the market that necessarily wants like a religious Christian stuff. Just wanting to throw that one out there.
Well,
Like the market.
technically the market's there because
You,
I won't say that it's been super popular, but there are lots of a fair amount of angel demon comics, comics telling the biblical stories and all that. But that stuff, like I said, it's been done a lot. So I wanted to do something else, and I think some of the original superheroes were in the Bible, really, because you look at King David, the shepherd boy who slew Goliath, and all the other feats that he did were sort of super heroic. Um, there's Samson. There's Shadrach.
is there an I am the metal in the
No,
panel?
no.
Oh, I should check
Oh,
who
oh,
it
oh,
is.
oh. Maybe I don't know. I'm not.
Oh, there's the comma cut. Uh, I'm struggling with life today. JW.
What's up, guys?
Hey, how are you?
Hey.
Comic artist JW.
You can call me Joseph.
Oh, yeah. I'm trying. Okay, Joseph.
I stopped in to say hi. How's it going?
Good yourself.
It's been a good
Not
bit
too
since
bad.
you've been here. Not too good.
No, it's been great. Just got off work.
Oh.
I'm at home. I'm trying to unpack this new house.
Ah.
And whenever I see Rick on air, I feel like I'm obligated to come in and annoy you guys.
How could you be annoying? I thought that was my job. Apparently, you're not
That
doing a
is
very
right,
good
Hot Cross Buns. You definitely got the trophy for that.
cross buns. I love that.
Oh, let's see, Joshua.
You could feel free to go ahead and call me that if you want. I say my only rules about what to call me is it's gotta be related to rebellious or pasty, which hot cross buns would technically be pastry related.
It's definitely pastry related. Yeah. So, Rick, what are you working on? I see this guy in this orange jumpsuit with a purple cloak.
Well, it's supposed to be blue. But maybe that's the Discord making it look purple. But
So, who's this guy?
this is Messenger. You actually see him in the first comic.
I don't have the first comic, but
Well, he's in the second comic as well. He's an angel. He's the angel that greets Man Like Cougar when he gets to present day.
Wait,
that's pretty cool.
Isn't Man Like Cougar the character that is based off of you?
There are parts of him in me. He's not the one that's a lot like me, but there are a couple aspects of me in him.
My goodness, I feel like if there was like a character in your comics that was somewhat like me, they'd probably be a villain.
No,
Could
That's
you
pretty cool.
imagine me being? Could I imagine being the villain? Could you imagine me being a villain?
No.
Pastry, you are the world's biggest villain. I'm
Wait,
surprised
so
you don't
does
have
that-
your own like hideout with your own Legion of Doom.
Yeah.
Pastry has a legion of donuts.
A legion of donuts. That's appropriate, I think.
The donut batch, but they're very nice people. Also, Joseph, guess what I did this week?
You advanced yourself in your career. What'd you do?
I hit 600 subscribers.
Oh, well, congratulations.
Thank you.
So are you sending pastries out to everybody?
I wish. But to be fair, I would probably send if I ever sent a donut batch member a pastry, I'd probably send it through the form of a Dunkin' Donuts gift card because the donut would get stale if a pastry would get stale if by the time it would get to them in the U.S. snail mail system.
Pastry will
Well, that
do.
would be appropriate. That way we could all put them on our on our mantles above the fireplace, and every time we see that stale donut, we would think of you.
But I'm not a stale donut though.
Mm. Well, I just stopped in to say hello, Rick.
Well,
Fantastic work. I've got to jump off here in a minute to make dinner.
Oh man.
I'm getting married on Monday. I'm freaking out.
Ooh.
oh
And,
wow!
So like a
Congratulations.
groomzilla type of thing?
yeah, and yeah, I just stopped by to say hi.
Well, thank you,
Yeah.
especially
Yeah.
so close to your wedding. When did you say? Next Tuesday or no? Next Monday you said, right?
On Monday.
So a week away.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd be the person to get anxiety, but over the last few days, I am becoming very anxious,
Yeah.
and
Well, you're probably
yeah.
getting excited. It's it's the day's almost at hand. It's like like it being Christmas Day, but better.
Well, I don't know about that. I'm just
I
paranoid about being in front of all these people, opening up my heart and telling everyone how I feel. That's not my character at all. And I would honestly like a teleprompter in the chapter.
Well, you know what you
So
do?
very
that would
weird.
be funny, but that
Ah.
wouldn't be that would be funny, but it
Uh,
wouldn't be like
Yeah, I'm on
practical.
editing my vows right now,
uh,
and one of my vows I think I put in there was I swear to protect you from wild animals. So
yeah. Well,
The
not
best vows are at least a little funny. Just
well.
gonna say that.
I was gonna say, although I've never been through it, just I'd say do one thing. Just focus on her. Don't think about anybody else that's there but her. Well, maybe the minister.
uh,
That way you can hear what he's saying.
right, right.
But other than
If
It's a
those
it's
two,
on
secret.
a
don't.
teleprompter, then people would go ahead and if it was on a teleprompter, then people would see the teleprompter.
Oh, that'd be the least of my concerns. I have terrible
Ooh.
stage fright, so I'm just worried I'm gonna throw up on her.
Oh no! Maybe that'd be. Wait, is she the type to be okay with people throwing up on her?
Oh, absolutely. She's 100% into hospitality. Yeah, I think she'd be
Woo!
fine.
I feel like it would be a novelty wedding at that point.
Yeah, I could
But
like bottle my vomit and give it away to the guests, right?
yeah. Well,
A
Joshua
little
here
memento.
says congrats.
Thanks, Josh.
Congratulations! I'm just poking fun at life again,
Well, life
like I
poke.
Yeah.
always do.
Well, life pokes fun at you.
Yes, and it poked fun at me plenty of times. I'm just deciding to poke it back.
Well, you know what they say. Don't poke the bear.
Don't
I
poke
don't.
the bear. You feed the bear, and then you get him fat so his pelt gets bigger, and then you skin the bear. And that way you got a nice blanket.
Yeah. Well, I'm not even sure whether you
Yeah,
want to
don't.
feed the bear either, because then the bear just wants more and more and more. And when you don't have
That's
more,
You couldn't bear it. You couldn't bear it.
I live in Colorado, and there was a woman a few years ago who had a or not picket fence, but like a privacy fence line on her property. Oh, I think it was in Aspen, Colorado. And she had a hole in the fence that she was feeding the bears. And so
Oh,
one bear quickly turned into like 5 or 6 bears after a few weeks. And eventually they just ate her. They jumped the
Colorado.
fence and ate her. Yeah. So
Colorado is
you're
a
probably
mile
right.
high state.
Don't feed the bears.
Colorado, mile high state, high in multiple different ways.
Yeah, when marijuana was legalized in Colorado, the 420 mile marker on I-70 kept getting stolen. And so they changed it. They changed it to mile marker 519 and a quarter, I think, so people would stop stealing it.
Metal
You
says
know what?
Metal says fat bears make good stew.
You know,
And that's a
you,
fact. Fat bears do make good stew.
yeah. I like making jokes about my state.
Oh, that's
Oh
right,
yeah,
Pastry. You're in Colorado.
yeah.
Okay.
Not gonna
I'll
say
keep,
what
I'll
part
keep an
though.
eye out with you. I imagine you drive like a 1986 Honda Accord with a giant prop donut on the top of it.
You imagine wrong.
Oh, okay.
I walk everywhere.
So, cool story. When I was 2 years old, my father, we lived up over in Pueblo in the mountains. We were off the grid. And so we had a drinking well in this little cabin that he built. And for my second Christmas, he went and found a bear cub and captured it and gave it to us for Christmas. And we had a bear cub for about a year, and then we released it back into the wild. And that was one of the coolest things that happened in my childhood. We had a
Uh,
pet bear for about a
Interesting.
year. Yeah.
Yeah.
that although it's a
Also,
bit scary. Mama could have came along anytime.
also,
Well, yeah,
oh,
that's true.
also, sorry, Joseph. I have a habit of keeping people on air for longer than they mean to because of conversations. So if you need to hop off, you can go hop off.
Yeah, I do. I need to start this dinner. Well, you guys have a
Sorry.
good night. Thanks for letting me drop in and
Yeah,
interrupt your
anytime.
conversation.
I guess we won't see you for
And
a few weeks.
yeah, I'll be gone for a while. If you're on before next week, I'll jump on and say hi again. But I'll be gone for a
Yeah.
few weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, just
Well,
yeah.
I
I
will be
believe the draw. Yeah, draw along is on Saturday.
yeah, Saturday about 3 p.m. There'll be a draw along on here with me and some other guests.
Well, no, I've got 10 brothers and sisters. They're all coming into town for the wedding.
Yeah, somehow I didn't
I'm,
think you'd
I'm
be
thinking,
around for that.
yeah,
Like
and,
2
I'm
days
Yeah.
thinking
before
about
your
walking
wedding.
into the forest or not coming back. So I'm gonna be playing busy pulling my hair out. But hey, Rick, did you already send books out?
Not yet.
Yeah, you did. Okay.
Hopefully I'll be getting them printed later this month. The person that I'm going to be getting to print through is, I think, almost done the repairs on his or the maintenance on his printing stuff. That's 3D Zach. I'm not sure whether you've seen him on Twitter or not. He's one Dillard got printed
Yeah.
through, so
Oh, sure. Yeah. Kudos to you guys. You got Dillard streaming again. Congrats.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah.
got kicked off of his show already.
Well, I'm not surprised, Pastry.
Me getting kicked off of shows? No. But honestly, it's Dillard, so I mean, you don't have to try real hard.
Yeah. Well, you guys have a good night and enjoy the rest of your stream.
Thank
okay, you
you.
too.
JW. JW. Always a nice bro to have on.
Yeah. Let's see. What did all the chat have to say this time?
The last thing that was on the chat was Bear Stew.
Oh no, I missed some
Literally.
stuff. No, Joshua said, I don't believe Rick was ever younger than Pastry. Metal said, I don't believe Joshua was ever young. I think he sprung into being as a full-grown cult leader. And then, of course, we have
Wait,
Comic
because-
JW saying, sup.
Oh yeah, he ended up hopping on the panel with us, dealing with us like he always does. He was dealing with us.
Yeah. Lorenzo put the link to the vomitorium. Joshua says, I'm going to gaslight myself into believing that to be true. Brother, the metal.
What is he gaslighting himself about this time?
That he just
Hopefully
sprung
not
into.
about gender. Oh,
No. Just
continue. I'm just kidding.
that he sprung into existence a full grown cult leader.
Talking about Crossy.
The cult of Raven. And I sure with it. I
Oh,
don't think
talking
you've.
about Dillard.
No. The cult of Raven. Dillard was not. Well, I think he was part of the cult of Raven, but he did not start the cult of Raven.
I heard of the Cult of Raven before. Wasn't there like a person that used to be in your chat by the name of Raven?
Yeah. Oh,
Was he
well,
the cult leader?
no. Pope Raven
Uh,
was not the cult leader of the cult of Raven. Joshua was.
Joshua, am I a part of your cult?
But yeah, quite a few of the cult of Raven used to be in my chat for quite a long time. Um,
Are they still a cult?
it's sort of dwindled. It's dwindled.
Oh,
It's whatever you want to call it. It's
I think I was there during their glory days.
oh no,
Really?
they dwindled probably for a year since you came.
I've been here for like a year.
Yeah, they were in their prime
Year or two.
probably 2 to 3 years ago.
Back when pastry was still in development, still
Yeah,
baking in the oven, and was still a she.
yeah. Uh,
Uh,
Joshua. Joshua says I never existed before the cult of Raven. Lorenzo puts in a link to Metal's channel.
How's Pope Raven doing? I haven't seen them in forever.
I think he's doing good. Well, I think he was in our chat for a while as a person named Rain, but I can't be
Oh,
100% sure of that.
sigh. Oh, sigh. The good old days. Now I'm gonna poke fun at Crossy a little bit more. And what should I do the day I pass up a Crossy in sub count? Oh, also, I remember back when I passed up Marsupial.
Oh,
He was just like,
that's not hard to do. Marsupial. Well, I was gonna say Marsupial doesn't make videos. I don't think he's done much in a while though. Well,
on
except for
his
being on the
channel.
vomitorium.
Right. The vomitorium's hard to say.
Let's see. Metal says I don't let anyone tell me what I can or can't call them. Metal says also thank you, Lorenzo. Lorenzo says my pleasure. Joshua says Lex Luthor did famously steal 40 cakes. I've read the.
Seriously. Alright, yeah. Seriously. Who says my pleasure other than Chick-fil-A employees? Are you a Chick-fil-A employee? You know I'm kidding.
Probably lots of people will
Kidding.
say that. I know I've said it in the past.
That'd
Let's.
be the last thing I'd say to um as a "you're welcome" equivalent.
Ugh. Let's see, Metals. I'm preemptively kicking pastry off the next different show I'm gonna make sometime in the future, just on principle.
Have
Uh,
fun with that.
Metal saying Hail Raven. Joshua says he was the Pope though, and then says Hail Raven. And then Metal says our current Pope is better than anyways. Tall lady bot that brings us blackjack and hookers and spoons. Okay, who is the current Pope or leader of the cult of
Um,
Raven? Isn't that Dillard?
would that be Mrs. Dillard? Oh, wait, did you say Dillard?
Yeah.
I said Mrs. Dillard. Whoops.
Mrs. Dillard wasn't part of the cult of Raven.
Oh,
I don't think, anyways. Uh,
for all you know, ha ha ha. But yeah, Mrs. Dillard is almost never in anything.
well, Metal, I think, just burned both of us. And he says, that's because Marsupio has an actual well paying job. Live shows and videos are just a fun hobby when he feels up to it.
Where's the popcorn? If you're gonna roast us, if you're gonna burn us, you might as well be cooking something yummy with the fact that we're getting burned.
Hey,
Where's the
if
popcorn?
you, I don't like burnt popcorn. Thank you very much. It doesn't taste very good. Burnt
Wait,
anything
we
doesn't
just
taste very good, except for
you're
marshmallows.
we're the things that are getting burned. So technically, the popcorn bag would be on top of us. I think that's how it'd work.
Pope. Oh, so Gamotron is Pope. Okay.
I remember Gamotron. He told me about how caffeine is bad for you in the chat once. Which update? I still drink caffeine.
The only caffeine
Not
I
as
get is when I drink, cola or something that has caffeine in, like pop that has caffeine in.
yeah. Tea, soda,
No, I don't usually drink.
coffee.
I don't usually drink coffee or tea.
That stuff can get addicting. Really addicting. I believe it is the most. I believe it's the thing that people are the most addicted to as far as all the substances go.
Probably definitely more people are addicted to coffee, yes, but it's not the most addictive thing out there.
What is the most addictive thing out there?
From what I've heard, cigarettes.
Oh. I think more people are addicted to caffeine than cigarettes.
Yeah, but
Unless
it's a lot easier to quit a coffee addiction than a cigarette addiction.
dude, the withdrawal is horrible from caffeine.
Yeah, and actually, what I've heard that cigarettes are even harder to quit than, like, say, Coke. And by Coke, I mean cocaine. That's what I've heard. I don't know how
You
officially.
talking about cocaine? You talking about cocaine?
Yes.
Oh yeah. I've never tried it.
Well, neither have I,
Never
but
will.
same here.
Yeah. So, Game of Tron. Um, yeah. Um, Crossy,
You
what
can.
new conversation starter do you have?
uh, Metal says junk food is more addictive. I was
Uh,
gonna say I could see that, but um, I've really I haven't completely gone off the junk food, but I've mainly gone off it. I don't buy a lot of chips or pop anymore.
yeah. The hard thing is that when a hot pocket is more appetizing than the stuff that is offered to you that isn't a hot pocket. Now that's where things get tricky. Mm.
Yeah, but a hot pocket isn't junk food technically.
How much real food is in a hot pocket?
It's processed food, but I wouldn't
Gross.
say it. And it might be processed snack food, but I think would actually be considered a grocery item.
Yeah,
It's not the same
but the
as
thing is that
chips.
chips are also considered a grocery item.
No, you get
Oh,
well. I don't know about the states, and I guess each state would be different. But here, if it's an actual
mm,
grocery item, you don't get charged tax on it. It's only if it's you know like
mm,
I can buy orange juice and I won't get any tax on it. Where I'll buy a Coke and I would get tax on it, sales tax and all that.
yeah. They've thought about. I'm not sure if they actually did it or not, but they thought about hiring the soda tax in the states, which
Yeah.
I disagree with, honestly.
Yeah. Hey, J
Like,
Dollar.
what else are we supposed to drink?
Water.
I already drank a ton of that. Eh, I
Let's see.
wouldn't blame somebody if they said they needed popcorn for our show. Continue.
Metal says, well, you also have to discount a lot of personal experience unless you have an addiction prone traits. Most users of anything don't get addicted. Even 18% of addictions is just a huge rate. Yes, we have pastry on here. Pastry does not identify as a girl.
Uh,
J Dollar.
hmm, yeah. He could be talking about you.
I doubt it, Pastry, because you are only one here, as much as you don't like it, with a female voice. Doing that doesn't make it
um,
not true.
it isn't true.
You don't like it to be true, but it is, Pastry.
Well, you can't gaslight me.
I'm not gaslighting you.
Yeah, you're
No.
trying to.
Who?
You are trying to gaslight me.
I'm not trying to do anything. I'm telling the facts as they are. You may not like them, but it doesn't mean they're not true.
No.
But your biology, your sex, is a fact. You can't change that fact.
Technically, I could.
You could try, but your biology, you can't. You can cut off stuff, you can cut out stuff, but you can't change your DNA. And your DNA will always be that of what it is. You may not like it,
Uh,
And I don't want to
uh,
get into it because I know you don't like getting into it.
yeah.
But you're going to say facts on here or say
I'm
stuff?
gonna say facts.
I should say you're going to say stuff. I'm going to say the facts myself.
I
And that's
guess
it.
that's if I guess that's what you like to tell yourself, I guess.
No, it's not.
Hmm.
I can prove what I say. You can't prove what you say.
I can prove what I say.
How? Where's your stuff to back it up? Actual fact.
Psychology. The DSM-5
Yeah.
says used to say that gender dysphoria is a mental disorder.
Yeah, it's a mental
Only
disorder. It
caused
doesn't say
only
it do,
caused only fix of it only is fixed, or I say used to because it's not considered a mental disorder anymore.
yeah.
It's
But
just considered a fact of life for
it's
some
still
people.
a mental disorder if you really go and look at the psychology of it, but they don't like to deal with it in the same way.
Stop trying to gaslight pastry,
I'm
Crossy.
not gaslighting you. I'm telling you the stuff I know. I'm not trying to set you up in any way. I didn't bring it up. It was brought up in the chat. I tried to be nice and correct him for your behalf.
Yeah, thank you. I'm just. How did we? Okay, yeah. Anyway,
I didn't want to get in this conversation, especially on air.
yeah. Oh, man.
Because we do have a difference of opinion.
We should have just taken our boxing gloves and take it out to the parking lot, aka the DMs.
Yeah. And
But
I know
yeah,
we've had the conversation before in the back rooms, and we're both going to have our different opinions. And
yeah.
because of our different beliefs, you know.
But yeah. Anyways, Jay Dalla says alcohol is addictive.
Yes, it is very much so.
Yeah, be safe with it, kids
Yeah.
or adults.
And the
Be
best,
safe with it.
I was going to say the best way to be safe with it is not to drink it, but I don't mind people who drink just as long as they don't drink to excess. You know, because I don't believe there's anything wrong with alcohol. It's just what you do with it.
Yeah. Be responsible and hold full responsibility for what you say on air with it. But yeah. Is weed considered addictive?
Yeah.
Eh,
I'm not sure whether it'd be more addictive than alcohol or not.
yeah. But caffeine is pretty high up on the list, I think.
Yeah.
Because if you have something that is going to improve your performance, why wouldn't you want it again and again and again and again?
Well, caffeine I don't think improves your performance from what I know. It might keep you awake. That's the best it'll do.
That's how it'll improve your performance.
Yeah, but if you're awake too long, your mental facilities start going down. You stop not thinking right if you're awake too long.
Mm. Yeah. Hmm. Um, let's see. And then I'm gonna switch it from a top chat to live chat. And then Lorenzo's like, hail at J dollar sign, dollar, la sign. I don't know what to do with myself most of the time.
Same here.
La 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 la.
La 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 la
La
la
la
la
la
la.
la la la.
We're all Smurfs here.
la.
We're a bit
Might as
Smurfed
well
up.
call her. Might as well color ourselves blue at this point. But yeah. So is the Canadian ABC song the same as the American ABC song?
As far as
Twinkle Twinkle Little Star still copyrighted, or is it fair use now?
I have no idea.
I think it's fair use. Is it?
I have no idea.
But yeah. Anyway, it is sung in the tone of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
What's sung in that tone? Or whatever.
The ABCs.
Oh. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. A.
Yes, G.
What? Next time,
G.
won't you sing with me?
Sing with me.
Did you talk about the new DCU news? No, I did not. I heard a little bit of it. I saw the one video by James, James Gunn, whatever his name is, that was like about 2 minutes long or 5 minutes long about what they're doing, all the different shows and all that, and movies. It sounds good, some of it.
I don't pay attention.
Yeah, well, it's not really your thing. No.
Yeah. While I'm over here drawing a thumbnail, Crossy is talking about DC comic stuff.
Yeah.
Just got done with thumbnail.
So how are you painting your nails?
I'm drawing digital thumbnails.
Ooh, that
The
was
thing that is gonna make people want to click on my video.
How do you draw digitally on your thumbnail?
Maybe I would have to draw a thumbnail first.
You don't have to draw your thumbnail. It's attached to your body. Although I must admit, it's a very small canvas.
My goodness. Lorenzo, how do you deal with us? Oh. How does he deal with us?
I don't know.
How does he deal with me more? I don't know, man. Yo, Lorenzo from J dollar sign. J dollar sign.
Yeah, G dollar sign says, "Yo, Lorenzo."
I'm very tired, but I'm still gonna be on air because why not? Uh, I might fall asleep on the keyboard, but sometimes you gotta make some sacrifices.
Yeah.
But yeah. Uh, So Crossy, if you
Yeah.
could have any type of candy bar in front of you right now, what candy bar would it be?
Mm, I don't know. Usually depends on. I know my favorite candy bar is called Caramel. Uh, but at the same time, sometimes I go through cravings for particular candy bars or something like that.
What is it today?
I said sometimes. I'm not going through that right now.
Hmm. Oh, you're drawing a she character.
Yeah.
Am I surprised? No.
It's usually pretty easy to figure out what type of character somebody's drawing.
Yeah. Good luck if someone's drawing a pastry though. A pastry is just a pastry.
Uh,
The
there's a pastry. Or is it an O?
pastry.
Actually, the problem is, let's see. And do this. What the?
Crossy. Where did you go, buddy?
I don't know what happened. I hit the button to turn on my camera and Discord went all wacky on me.
Maybe it does not want to see your face.
Well, by my camera in Discord, I meant here so you could see what I was drawing through Discord, not through. Although you're probably looking at
I'm
what's in it?
looking at the stream chat
Yeah,
because I'm actually go to your base. That's actually the thing that got me kicked off of Dillard's, by the way.
yeah.
I ended up just laughing, being like, "Hey, there's a party backstage!"
Fortunately or unfortunately, Dillard doesn't like too many people reading his chat because he only wants certain ones read.
Oh.
Sometimes he avoids reading certain people's. Let's see. Joshua says, "What I don't
You're
get it."
chopping up. You're chopping up, man.
Okay, am I chopping up in the live stream?
I know, I'm
Uh,
not there. I'm on the call.
yeah, I know that. I'm not asking you particularly. I'm, uh,
Hmm. Eh,
what? Anyways,
Gotta
Joshua.
love damn Discord issues.
Yeah.
Uh,
Anyways, Joshua is saying what I don't get is why
what am I thinking? Continue.
why the new Superman has to be younger than Henry Cavill if they're going to have a Damian Wayne Robin, which means Batman is going to be
You're chopping up
older.
still.
Hey, Space, how are you?
Hmm.
Am I choppy now? Rebellious?
Still a little bit.
Okay, well, I know my whatchamacallit disconnect it and reconnect it, my OBS, so I'm not sure whether that was a thing or not for my internet or not.
I'm not gaslighting. I'm not gaslighting Frosty. I literally am hearing grainy, 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 grainy. Joshua, if you want to hear what I'm hearing, hop on air.
Well, he could actually hop on the
And get me up
Discord
some
and here
digital
connect it,
Oh no.
and we'll reconnect it. Yeah.
OBS be hating you today.
Yeah, I didn't see that thing. But I was gonna say depends on when Bruce had Damien or when Ra's al Ghul took his DNA and all that to make him, and then how fast he was. It went through all that stuff. Although I think Talia actually had him, but Damien's about 10, so if they did it around when Bruce was 20 or 25, that could make Bruce 35.
So, Joshua, if Crossy can hear clearly, please let me know so I can clearly know that I'm just the one that is hearing the bad audio or the choppiness. You best bet I'm telling you the truth. Where's
Well,
Metal Boy at?
I don't know. I know why things are being bad. My it was down low.
But yeah.
Yeah, if it does it again, I might end up ending early because don't want to go through that. Joshua says pastry is the only one hearing choppiness. The only problem is I asked the chat. Joshua answers. I'm not, because Joshua trolls so much. I'm not sure whether to believe him or not.
Well,
Because he
there's
could be
one
trying
way
to
to go.
he could be trying to troll you right now.
All right, yeah. To prove the fact that Crossy is not the choppy, go ahead and hop on air and tell me if the Crossy is the choppy.
See, you're not gonna get him to come on.
Crossy chop. I guess I'll just call you choppy for the rest of this stream. Cross to Crossy to choppy.
Joshua says the stream is pausing a little sometimes. Yeah, because my internet seems to be fluctuating a bit. Seems to be having problems like the DeLorean. Its flux capacitor is not quite working.
Your poor internet. You should stop abusing it.
My poor internet should stop abusing me.
Yeah. You know I'm just kidding ya.
Yeah.
If I'm not kidding, then if I wasn't kidding so much, would you be concerned? If all of a sudden I was just serious all of the time on your show, would you be concerned?
I don't know. There can be reasons for people to get serious in life. I can't see any good ones, but no. There's lots of good reasons to get serious.
Yeah, like I occasionally do a serious video, but not too often. I don't like getting too serious.
Yeah, I just try to be serious when I need to be because like I said, there's times in life when you need to be serious.
You best bet. Other than those situations, I don't like to be serious. Because that'd be seriously a mistake. Ha ha ha. You can't take yourself too seriously.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So, Joshua, when are you gonna come on here and tell me if I'm telling the truth or not? Because I'm assuming you're lying until you tell me or give me probable cause for me to believe you.
You know what's so funny? You think that matters to Joshua?
What, me not believing him?
Yeah.
His loss. What are you doing this Valentine's Day, Crossy?
I don't know yet. At the moment, doesn't seem much.
I'm gonna be live streaming with friends. that that day's gonna also be a wait, that week is also gonna be a 2 stream week.
Ah, Joshua says, I'm not falling for it. You can't fool me.
Hop for the chop. Or not chop. You're sounding now you're sounding fine now, Crossy. You can't fool me. Eh, But yeah. Crossy, have you been watching any pastry videos lately?
No.
It's honestly the same stuff you get on here, so I can't blame you. Except it's animated.
Well, this stuff is animated, just in a different way.
Yeah.
Because I'm really animated. A lot of times.
Yeah.
Especially the way
So
I
why
read
couldn't
people's
you
chats.
so why couldn't you make it on the drawing stream on Saturday?
There was through the Christian singles and stuff that I do, there was a euchre potluck dinner.
How was that?
Good.
How the Christian singles?
Yeah.
Are there mostly guys there?
No, there's mainly a lot of girls, more girls than guys,
Interesting.
but none that I would be interested in.
How couldn't you be interested in a nice Christian woman?
Because just like everybody, I have preferences, and they don't meet the preferences.
You're lost.
Possibly, possibly not. I enjoy them as people, all of them.
Wait a minute. So if you were to date due to Christian singles, Does that mean you couldn't go to Christian singles anymore?
Huh?
If you were to go ahead and find a date through Christian singles, would that mean that you couldn't go to Christian singles anymore?
Well, technically, I think you could go till you're actually married. Because
Oh, that.
because technically, maybe if you became a fiance, you might not be able to go to. Well, I don't think they would really. I'm not sure what they do about stopping somebody from going, buying a ticket to whatever event and going.
Yeah.
It'd be like almost any singles type thing out there. If you become, get a fiance or get married, can they stop? How do they stop somebody from coming to it? Except not selling them a ticket.
Like, oh, you're married? You can't get a ticket to this event. Crossy is a
But I don't
real
see
life
why
cartoon character. I am too. Don't worry.
But I don't see why a married couple would want to go to a Christian singles event
I'm just poking fun.
or a singles event.
Yeah.
Unless a guy was being an idiot, of course, or a girl trying to, cheat on their significant other.
Oh. No.
And
You're
that
not
would be
supposed to
good.
do that.
Pardon?
You're not. You're not supposed to be doing that.
True,
Yeah.
but unfortunately, people do stupid stuff a lot.
Yeah. Who do you think would be more of the in real life cartoon character, me or Crossy? I think I would be. How about you, Crossy? Think I'd be more of the cartoon character?
In real life,
Yeah.
well, just knowing a little bit that I do know of you, and knowing myself a whole lot more, which I would hope I would. I'd say me.
I'd say me too. Uh.
Because I get real wacky and zany a lot. And,
Probably same.
like, I'm not sure how many of my snack videos you've seen on my other channel.
Oh, right. I think I unsubscribed to that one because I thought you were doing nothing with it.
I don't do much with it, but, like, there is all the old snack things. And if you haven't watched them, that's no problem. The thing is, but I can get a little wacky and zany in those, and that's just scratching the surface. Pace. What'd you say? Or did you say anything?
Yeah. Yeah. Not really.
But like I said, I don't know what you can be like in real life either, so I just know myself.
Yeah. I understand you.
A bunch of Looney Tunes over here, says Joshua. Yeah.
Imagine if me and Crossy were a part of the same series. How do you think that would go? And me and Crossy were a part of the same series.
I'm not sure.
Think it would go well or no?
Uh, it's hard to say in some ways.
Would it be a good series or would it just be us with boxing gloves in a parking lot?
I don't think it'd be us with a parking lot and gloves, but
Be like Smack. Wait, do you guys call boxing gloves in Canada?
huh?
Do you guys call boxing gloves in Canada?
Yeah, at least I do, anyways.
Yeah.
There might be some funny names elsewhere for different things. Like I think it's more Prairie's West Coast thing. They call hoodies bunny hugs.
What? No.
And I was watching stuff on somebody reacting to stuff on stuff in Canada, and they said about that, and I'm like, I don't call it no bunny hug. It's a hoodie to me, and
Same.
everybody I know of.
Yeah. Out of all the Pacer videos you've seen, what is your favorite one?
Uh,
Or you don't remember them?
Sort of remember them, but I like. I know I binge watched like the first year worth of stuff once
Oh
upon a.
yeah. Yeah, I
Uh,
remember. I'm like, just so you know, the longer you wait, the longer you're gonna binge. Yeah, because why would I stop YouTube? Just because someone couldn't catch up.
yeah. Then again, last time I checked, most of your videos are a minute or less, so it makes it easy to catch up to.
Yeah.
Except for your live streams, of course.
Yeah. Wait a minute. I accidentally drew two thumbnails for this one video. Oh well. I like the one I originally had before. But yeah. Um eh, don't you hate it when you accidentally draw two thumbnails for the same video? Or have you never done that?
I don't think I've ever done two thumbnails for the same video accidentally.
Like,
I,
oh, I need to draw the thumbnail. Oh, I already drew the thumbnail. Whoops.
yeah, usually I do the thumbnail at the last second, so.
Mm. It depends on what I'm feeling like doing, you know?
Because I got a couple videos actually I gotta do later
Mm.
this week. Well, well, actually, I gotta do some editing for them.
Editing, imagine that. Just kidding.
Some one is some reading a comic class on Saturday afternoon at noon. Titan Mouse of Might #1 from Gary Shipman. I read #1 in my Discord on Saturday. I'm going to be reading #2 this Saturday at noon for anybody that wants to come and listen, maybe comment.
Eh, I'm gonna be on the draw along probably,
Yeah,
unless I find something else to do with
yeah. Well,
real people.
this will be before the draw along, a couple hours before that.
All right. Imagine if I end up being on air before the draw along and just end up hopping on yours after mine.
Yeah.
But yeah, probably not. Because when I do a morning stream, I tend to just feel really exhausted for the rest of the day. If I
Yeah.
do an evening stream, then sometimes I get loopy.
Yeah. Well, this I wouldn't even say is a stream because I'm not gonna go live with it. I will record it.
No, I'm talking about like I'm just talking about like my like show times in general. Like
Uh,
yours is at night, but yours pretty much showed me the reason why I don't stream at night. First off, you have um sometimes I've acted very crazy on your show because I was that tired.
yeah.
Sleep deprivation or tiredness is a weird drug.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Tiredness can make you really loopy. Or or
You've
lack
seen
of.
that. You've seen that.
You see, pardon?
You've seen that from me. You've seen that from me.
Yeah, I've seen that for myself.
On your show.
On my show in real life. Then again, sometimes it's hard to tell the difference for me.
Yeah. When I'm losing it, you can probably tell.
Well, see, that's my point. For me, you can't. It might be hard to tell. Sometimes I'm as loopy as I am when I'm not tired. Well, I can be just as loopy not tired as I am tired.
Yeah. Um, was there anyone in our chat, your chat?
Nothing lately.
If I was streaming at this hour, the batch would probably be like, "What are you doing, pastry? This is later than normal." Eh, just Joshua's stuff we already read. Well, the chat is very stagnant tonight.
It was lively for a while, and
Did we chase away all of our chat?
I don't know.
Oh no. Chat, please come back. But then again, you got like people who are just watching while they do other things. So,
Joshua, sigh.
uh,
Why are you sighing, Joshua?
he's probably like, this pastry character. Why do they always have to be on the show? Almost always be on the show. How can I get rid of them? I don't even know. Just kidding.
Hey, Captain Infinity, how are you?
Hey, Capfin. Sorry I couldn't make it on your show. I was already on a show. A show where it's 100% certain that I'm gonna be able, or 100%, I'm 100% certain that I'm gonna be invited on. If
Captain Infinity. I guess bows before pastry.
Oh, that'd be kind of odd coming from the captain here.
Well, he goes pastry and puts his hands up, has a great big
Oh.
smile, and then, oh, what's that? A pie for the face?
Uh,
And Metal says, if I were streaming at this hour, people would be wondering why I'm on this late for the vomitorium or this early for anything else. That would be true, Metal.
yeah.
So I got 2 characters done tonight. Sun.
You said that you would be chilling tonight.
Yeah, I was. I draw while I chill while I draw.
Yeah.
Joshua says sometimes I get tired of carrying this stream with my awesome comments.
Yeah. Hey, Captain. How is life? Have
Lorenzo
you seen
says,
any of the?
go ahead, pastry.
Have you seen any of the Captain's streams lately?
Not lately. And Lorenzo puts Space Galleria's link in the chat. Thank you for doing that, Lorenzo. Putting all the links in to people's channels in the chat.
Lorenzo would have probably already put mine in, but I'm here.
Yeah, he did earlier.
Oh, that's very nice of him. Very nice fellow.
So it's almost that time. Anything
Yeah.
you would like to promote, pastry?
Just the YouTube channel like normal. Hold on. But yeah. Well, there's a. Alright. I'm gonna go to content, or no, it's in customizations. And for whatever reason, whenever I don't like pull up the pull it up from the studio, it wants to bring up my random humble jumbo um keyboard slam URL instead of mine.
Remember, you and Lorenzo post a link to your channel at the same time.
I think I beat Lorenzo by a few seconds.
Yeah, or a
Take your pick.
millisecond, more like it for on my side, anyways. Metal says you should check out X Dynamis Chaos channel. I finished the dub for chapter 1 of the X Dynamis Chaos and started dubbing a Mitch and Sandy short. Here is the link. I might do that after if I can get it to come up. Okay, so with that, say thank you to Pastry and Comic Artist for coming on.
You're welcome.
Say thanks to everybody in the chat for coming by. Like I said, we'll be here for a draw along on Saturday at 3, reading Titan Most of Might number 2 in the Discord on Saturday. I think that's all I got to promote at the moment. So again, thanks everybody for coming by. We'll catch you all later. God bless. Love you all. Have a great and wonderful day, night, whatever it might be for you.